What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. And guys, I usually don't do what I would consider shows based on memes or posts, although every now and then I may do it. And I want to talk about this one in particular because this is what I'm doing today. I've been emailed this one. I've posted it on my community tab. It comes from a particular sister who she has, if you look at the corner, she's in the struggle shower photo kind of bathroom. She's in there thotting it up in those booty hugger shorts. But I digress. It says this: dating music. Black men only date black women that they find attractive. Shit sad for real. Now, it got a lot of retweets, a lot of likes on the initial Twitter post. And, at first I thought about this and I was like, this can't be real. But lo and behold, it is definitely real. It's authentic. And again, we go back to people who feel that black men should always take less. That's really what this is about. And really what I'm glad is that Fish Scale Lissa was able to be honest about it. Because for so many years, if there's anybody that's supposed to take less or to get the Cam Newton deal, and you guys know what the Cam Newton deal is, like you're signing for the league minimum, although you're a really good player. Everybody expects the black man to take less. And we should date women that we don't find attractive, right? Like we should sacrifice. We should look for other things than attractiveness. And let's be honest here. I've seen some of your girlfriends and some of your wives, okay? I won't call any names, but I see you guys coming and going. You guys definitely are known for messing with women that are not attractive. I mean, especially you guys in the comment sections that are so red pill. I mean, you the guys is like, date music, I don't date no 5s or 4s. Oh, she ugly. Oh, she big. And then lo and behold, I'm in your city. I see you in the mall, and then who are you with? You're over here with Barbisha, and she's sandaling it up. Feet looking like eagle's claws. Guess what? That's you. All right? So let's be honest here. A lot of black men are out here dusting it up with super unattractive women. And black men are so generous with this, they will go to other races and do it. This is what I call black men. They're like the international garbage men of the world. We are the ones that go out and we take the other women rejects of guys that don't want them. Like, hey, you're unattractive for us. We're gonna throw you out here, and these black men will happily take you. And that's what happens. Like, if you don't believe me, come to Africa. Some of the worst looking white women I've ever seen in my life are just hugged up and wifed up by African guys. So we know that you guys have a reputation for this. We know this happens in the black community. But how dare black men have standards? Because in 2020, as black men are starting to do a little bit better, black men are getting a little bit more money, black men are like, you know what? If we're gonna date any group of women, black women in particular, more black men are like, listen, if you're not attractive, I can't date you. If you're not in shape, I can't date you. If you have a kid out of wedlock, well, depending on how good you look, I might lotion up those kneecaps or something like that, but I'm not gonna date you. That's called having standards. Now, when it comes to sisters, though, and black women, if you're listening, what would this post look like if it says, Black women only date black men that they find attractive. It's sad for real. Which we know that black women are notorious for wanting to date black men that are attractive. Even if some of them may not be as attractive themselves. In fact, some of the most entitled sisters out there could very closely resemble an unlocked Sesame Street character like Kermit the Frog. But needless to say, women though, when women look for attractiveness, that's just one trait, okay? Now, black men, when we look for attractiveness in women, we're not looking for a woman to be a provider. See, when black women look for attractiveness, they can fail. So can men, but women fail even harder. Because if you get an attractive guy, but he can't read and write, or, you know, his IQ is like -75, but he has abs and he looks good, and you get pregnant by him and he works at Wendy's or something like that, then you're screwed. Right? You're done. Now, in the case of black men, when they like attractive women of any race, it's less of a problem, right? Men, if they're not as attractive, they have a lot more to offer, like stability, builders of things, they can make your life easier and stuff like that. That's why when men talk about black women dating attractive men, it's much more of a risk for women if they get it wrong. But at the same time, black women want to date attractive men. So much so that like the guy has to be a certain height, he has to make a certain amount of money, he can't, now keep in mind, she doesn't have to have anything. Right now, while they're making all these standards for this guy, all she gotta do is just be able to weave and sound a little up. Like, you know, he has to be able to give her money. And I've even heard some people that will have 3 or 4 kids. Like there was one ridiculous lady here on YouTube, I forgot her name. She looks something like Michael Jackson. But she was talking about she wouldn't date a blue collar man because they don't make enough money for her 3 kids. Which it's hard for me to believe that anybody actually touched her in a way that would lead to an intimate, you know, interaction that, you know, resulted in children being made. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. Baby Michael Jackson lookalike said that blue collar men don't make enough money because she needs somebody to make more money to take care of her kids. Like, this is entitlement. And the thing about it is this: professional black men, or black men who are doing very well, will require black women to be attractive. All right? Like, if you don't believe me, look at all your NBA players. For the most part, their wives are going to be in shape. Like, you're never going to find an NBA player with a wife that's like, that looks like the girl in this picture, who's obviously had 1 or 2 mini honey buns. Okay, if you look at her, like even in that small photo, you can look at those arms are a little flabby. She probably is thick, but she could run around the block a little bit. Okay. And the thing about it is that, you know, a lot of brothers are dating women that are not attractive. But here's the situation: a lot of those guys are broke. All right, Tom Likas talks about this. Black men that have money or have options are gonna date black women they find attractive. It is what it is. Now, it's sad for real because a lot of sisters who think it's sad don't feel that those black men are worth competing for. Again, we talked about Loni Love. So basically, you don't want to get like a black man. A lot of people don't think that black men are worth competing for. Let's just be real. Okay. So if a sister needs some work, she needs some self-improvement, she feels that you should accept her as she is. That's one thing that's going around, right? You see a lot of them: accept me as I am, accept me here, you know, accept me doing this, that, blase, blase, yada, 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 all this and that. But no, because you don't want to accept a broke dude as he is. You don't want to accept a fat guy as he is, right? because you don't want to settle. That's the thing. Sisters always talk about they don't want to settle, which I can agree. But black men don't want to also settle either. Okay? Especially the ones that work hard and have money and have done great things. They don't want to settle. They don't want to settle. So you have to stop sandling it up. Stop sandling it up. Please. Whatever you do, stop the sandling. And you know what? I mean, you just gotta stop. Just gotta stop, all right? But anyways, listen. It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrities Junk. My name is O'Shea Duke Jackson, as you know. And guys, I am here. I'm doing my thing. Yeah, you guys know what's up. So pretty much check me out. First, come up into the top, you'll find my information, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Go to my Patreon, you'll find all my information there. Now, don't forget the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts, guys. Thank you so much for buying those. All right, and you know what? I really thank you for all that you do, right? I thank all of you brothers and sisters for your support. And guys, as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I am out. Peace.